I'm so excited. Okay, okay. I need to... map. Okay, so it's... back. Okay, okay. So behind me. And that way. And I want to... Oh my god! Wait.
Hey, you.
Oh, cutscene. Hi.
You ain't secretly cutting kids up and sticking them into jars while you work as an FBI agent on the surface, are you?
I mean, I got points for being direct?
Or using your FBI connections to sell kids to child trafficking organizations?
I've arrested people who've done both, but I've never engaged in either of those activities myself. Of course, I have imagined doing such things in order to learn more about the psychology of the criminals I deal with.
It was just a joke. Why are you getting all serious?
Why did you ask then?
Don't tell me what you imagine, or else I'll get scared of you for real.
Children make no sense.
Can I come with you?
No.
You signed a contract with me, remember? And besides, I'm kind of worried about my daddy.
Then why didn't you go with him?
Do whatever you like. This is America, land of the free. But I have one condition.
What condition?
Don't ask me about Zach. It's a private matter. Zach, it feels like she's carrying something with her. Kind of reminds me of you back when we first met. I can't leave her alone like this. You feel the same way, don't you?
Okay, I mean, I'm gonna ignore you. Because I want to skateboard. So, bye! Yes.
Melvin called you a strange name. CLG, I think. What exactly does that mean?
Clever little girl. That's what it stands for, at least. It's nice that he made up his own nickname for me and all, but it sounds kind of weird. I wish he'd call me something normal, like just Patricia.
Literally, where are you? Yes. Hello, I wish to bowl.
Patty, is something wrong?
I got something to say. When I first met you in the hotel parking lot, you mentioned Saint Rouge, right? If you want to find it, maybe you should track down Professor R.
Professor R?
Yeah. Professor R owns the jazz bar on the other side of the bayou.
Okay, wait. Is your necklace a dragonfly, which would connect you to... Maybe it's the murdered girl's necklace? Also gives me a little bit Last of Us vibes.
How do you know that?
Fireflies? Is that over there?
Because...
I don't remember.
Because, huh? Interesting.
Owl's nest, yeah! I need to bowl. Give me the bowling. Hello? Oh. I don't want to inspect yet. Sunburned customers only? Okay. Wait, is this just the diner side? Let me bowl. Let me bowl. Hello with the cheetah print bowling ball? Oh my god, you're gonna get a strike, aren't you? You're like a regular bowler.
10 maidens, Zach.
God.
Let's topple their hourglass figures and complete this oracle once and for all.
Oh my lord. I don't believe I've seen you around here before.
Hi.
Sorry, honey, but you can't smoke in here. Since you're with Patricia, I'm guessing you're some friend of Melvin's.
He's Agent York from the FBI. This is Alexis, the owner of this restaurant. I'm helping out Agent York in his investigation. We signed a contract.
Oh, my Lord. Well, ain't that something?
Hello. Oh, wait. Relative?
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis
Of
York
David?
Morgan.
Relative or
Please,
spouse?
call me York. Everyone's always called me that.
Oh, my Lord. Well, that's got to be the strangest introduction I've ever heard. No wonder everyone in town's been talking about you.
I want a chocolate sundae, but no cherries. I want 2 wafers instead. Don't put too
Oh
many
my God,
Rice Krispies on it.
no.
Oh, but don't sprinkle the
Cherries.
chocolate syrup either.
Oh, my Lord. And what'll it be for you, honey?
Bowling. Bowling.
Alexis, are these
bowling.
photos of the town?
Oh, you like my pictures? My hobby's collecting snapshots of what our town used to be like. So whenever someone gives me an old picture, I just put it up here on display. Our world these days feels a bit cold to me, you know? Just thought it'd be nice to help folks remember what it was like in the good old days.
I love
Zach,
that.
did you hear that? The good old days. Even in a remote town that's already far behind the times, there are still people who yearn for the past.
She told me what was going on, you know.
What?
Lise, you don't need to try and hide it from me, honey. Last time she came here, she told me all about it. Some odd fella was following her around, stalking her like.
What kind of fellow?
Oh.
She said he had a really tall shadow,
How tall?
as tall as an oak tree.
Did that ring any bells for you?
Sadly, it didn't. I know just about everyone in this here town, but I ain't never seen a man who stands that tall. Maybe it really was an oak tree and she just mistook it for someone. Sometimes the silhouettes of them trees with lots of Spanish moss hanging down make me feel a little funny too.
I don't think so, Alexis. Lise said the shadow was following her, correct?
Don't talk over
That
a
means
woman.
she must have been stalked by a man as tall as an oak tree. If she had only mistaken an oak tree for a person, she wouldn't have described it that way. She might have said,
It felt like a crowd of people was staring at me.
yes, exactly. She certainly wouldn't have talked about being followed by someone. Thank you, Patty. Zach, this data is all very intriguing, but it isn't the answer we're looking for. We came to knock down the 10 maidens, remember?
Oh, yeah! Booyah! Oh, I got a turkey!
Yeah, I love
Truly
her.
mesmerizing, Zach.
Oh my
This
God.
is why I never tire of small town investigations. Same goes for you, right?
I freaking love. Honestly, this is what I love about these games is the absolute insanity and like the different characters. It's just so good. Hi. Oh my God. Hello.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Oh, howdy, stranger. My, you're a handsome one.
Thanks.
You came out here from the city, didn't you? I can always spot you city folk from a mile away.
I love you.
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Would you mind calling me York, ma'am?
Oh, so you are from the FBI. I thought as much. So sophisticated. Well, my horoscope in the paper today told me I'd be meeting someone new. And those horoscopes never miss. They are the real deal. Well, one even predicted when I'd bowl my first perfect game. Oh, no. Oh, could you stand a bit closer to me? Ooh, that was a close one. If you move any further that way, you'll cast a shadow over the lane. Well, the sheriff did that once, and something horrible happened. The next time I bowled, I got a gutter ball.
Oof.
First time in 12 years. I was mortified. And I am going to make sure nothing like that ever happens again. In our world, some routines lead to good things, while others only lead to the bad. So, you mustn't ever cast a shadow over the lane. Is that understood?
I can't control where the light source is,
It's a
so I
routine,
don't own
Zach.
it.
Understand?
But I will
Just
try
like
my
us
best.
and coffee. Incidentally, ma'am, would you mind letting me use this lane too? I'm investigating the Lise Clarkson murder case. And I need to topple 10 maidens, no matter what it takes.
No, absolutely not. Not even the FBI can take my lane from me. I haven't given it up once ever since my husband passed away over a decade ago. I'll never break my promise to him.
But
Now, if you'll excuse me.
Like, ma'am, this is public property. Well, I get private property, but like, you don't own it. Oh my god, the action shot.
Ooh, you like that? That's what I'm talking about. Who's your mama?
Zach, it looks like negotiations have failed. Now I'm afraid we have no choice but to force her to let us use her bowling lane. Yes, I know. I won't do anything illegal.
You sure? You good? Okay. You were just soaking up this moment, ma'am. You deserve it.
Excuse me, Mrs. Carpenter.
Stop! Not now. Can't you see I'm already in my bowling stance? What, are you blind?
Where's the ball return?
Holy mother of bowling ball.
Holy Mother bowling ball? Oh, there's the... I guess that's the return. Okay, cool.
That stance, always works on a split. Oh, yeah, never fails.
Like
Zach,
the
our new
coffee.
friend appears to be a very superstitious lady. We should try and utilize this trait of hers in order to gain access to the lane for a bit. That was an amazing shot, Mrs. Carpenter. In fact, it may have been the most amazing shot I've ever seen. Speaking of which, where did you happen to find all those neat little items? The ones you used to help you bowl that split just now.
Ooh, you got a keen eye there, Mr. Special Agent. Taking a liking to my collection, have you?
Oh yes, a great liking.
I buy all my charms and power stones from Erzuli Frida.
Erzuli Frida.
Yes, it's a mystical establishment run by the Mirror.
The mirror.
If you're interested, I can mark it on your map for you.
Yes, I need to go there. Because whatever there is
Zach,
going to be
this is it.
crazy.
Erzuli Frida. There must be a treasure trove of dubious trinkets on sale there. We may even be able to find something capable of changing her mind.
Yes.
It really feels like we're in the deep south now, doesn't it?
Yes. Murder investigation? Pfft. I need to bowl. This is a bowling quest game now. Anything else, irrelevant. Okay, let's... Where is it on the map? Okay. Ooh, 24 hour! I love it.
I thought thought you came here to bowl.
Yes, I did.
Then why are you leaving? You gave up on trying to convince Mrs.
No. I have other things I need to do.
Hey, Zach, it looks like we were right on the money. Tracing the Sang Rouge distribution route led us right to Louisiana. You know what that means. We've got a hot hand, and Lady Luck's given us far more favor than she ever has before. We just happened to hear news about Lisa's murder while sitting in a bar during our vacation in New Orleans. That certainly wouldn't have happened if we had stayed in D.C. They would have given the case to another special agent, or maybe even to the state, and then we never would have found it. In the end, it would have been shut up in that vast, desolate evidence vault along with all the other cases, marked by nothing but a first-degree murder tag buried in a soggy grave at the bottom of a sea of data. That would have been its fate. Instead, it traveled from person to person until it finally fell right into our lap. Things always work out that way for us. We've traveled all over the United States trying to track down Sang Rouge. We can't let this chance pass us by, can we, Zach? We need to find some sort of clue before this southern sun melts it all away.
I'm sure I can do tricks. And like, there were the tires with the balloons, and now these things, these have to be things. I'm excited to see what. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, wait. Did I go too far? I absolutely went too far. Oh, it was on the right. I thought it was on the left. My bad. I really want to do tricks. He said he could do some tricks. I want to learn them. Do like an ollie or a kick flip. Turn this into Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Okay, is it you? Yeah, okay. Okay. No, I wanted to punch the balloon.
A voodoo shop. It's a voodoo shop.
Of course.
Just looks like a dumb souvenir shop to me.
Of course it does, Patty. You're much too young to understand the true value of such a place.
I want it. Ah, fine. Wanted to try to pop the balloon. Just funny, because I definitely have a very severe balloon phobia in real life. Oh, do you like weapons? Oh, hey, that's in my room.
This is all kid stuff. It's just a bunch of charms. I'm allowed to watch TV and go on the internet, but I ain't allowed in here? My daddy makes no sense sometimes. You agree, right, Agent York? This is all just kid stuff.
Look at this, Zach. All the mysticism of the Deep South gathered up into one quaint little shop. This is 100 times more exciting than the FBI evidence vault. It's a vast treasure chest. So much to study, so much to learn.
I love it. I love it. This is cool. Okay.
Thou art a seeker, and I see
Where did that
the
woman come
object
from?
of thy desire. Doth this be what thou seekest?
Doth is perhaps what I seeketh in this journey we call
I could
a
send
life?
it to thee now.
that?
And only now. Surely fortune shall not bless thee with another chance.
Will this help me be able to bowl?
Purchase this, and know that thy wishes shall be granted.
Will they?
That's crazy. Even I can tell you're getting cheated, Agent York.
Oh,
I
York's gonna be
disagree,
into
Patty.
it.
This person can be trusted. I've been studying people for quite a while, so I can tell. That figurine is connected to our future.
My price is true. What say thee?
$5. It's gonna be something obscene, isn't it? Oh, $30? Yeah, that's fine. Overpriced, but fine.
I'll buy it.
Thou art a man of refined taste. I am loath to part with it, but 'twould be a fool's errand to keep it from such a keen-eyed soul.
What's wrong with you?
Uh-huh.
No normal person would ever buy a piece of junk like that. Not even at a garage sale.
Marvelous, isn't it, Zach? What a treasure. I can't wait to use it.
Use it? Where? How?
Isn't it obvious, Patty? I'm going to put it in front of Mrs. Carpenter's house.
In front of her house?
Yes. I'm sure this figurine will stop her right in her tracks. And that'll give us a chance to finally topple the 10 maidens.
Are you serious?
Of course I am. And so is Zach. Aren't you?
I'm seriously wondering if I should quit helping you out with this.
I mean, you should. You're literally a child who's hanging out with a grown man who is a stranger. Like, what? Okay. Whoop. Oh no.
Whoa.
That was close.
Very close.
Ah!
Well, look at you, all standing there like you're expecting me to apologize. Huh, it's your fault for not paying attention.
It's also your fault for busting open a door like that without knowing if
What?
someone's on the
Got a
other
moment?
side.
Can't say I do. I'm in a hurry here.
I won't take up too much of your time. I'd just like to ask you a few questions.
I said I'm in a hurry, Peckerwood. Now get out of my way.
Patty, who was that?
Kalina Clarkson. PJ Clarkson's second daughter, and Lisa's mother.
Zach, we've found ourselves a Clarkson.
So it
Oh,
seems.
she's not here. My dolly. Oh, she's not here. My dolly isn't here.
One of the key persons in this case just came out of the woodwork to meet us. Now things are really getting interesting. Isn't that right, Zach?
Hi, crazy lady. Okay, you want your dolly. I don't have your dolly, but maybe that's now a side quest, is to find your dolly? Oh wait, I wonder. I guess not. Ooh, actually, wait. Ooh, oh, it's a whole branching path. Okay. I'll create a voodoo charm. Okay. Oh, this is so neat! Oh, I didn't look up where I was going. I'm stupid. I want to go... I want to go to Mrs. Carpenter's house. But I guess I should go here. Because... timing. But like... should I investigate other stuff? I don't want to like lose different paths, you know? It is 9:27. It's so early in the day. Okay. I'll go to the freezer.
So, what do you think of him? Yes, I'm talking about him. Hunda. Is the skeletal gentleman friend or foe? Or does he merely exist outside the realms of ether? Still too early to tell. But it's clear that he'll be the key to uncovering this case's mysteries. That's what my soul tells me. By the way,
hi.
Zach, Hungan feels very familiar to me. You might even say he reminds me of someone. Yes, I think I see the connection now. A cheerful, wise, yet also mysterious African-American who appeared in a variety of different films. My mind must be overlapping him with the skeleton gentleman. Do you remember his name? Ah, yes, that's it. Scatman Crothers. In 1980, he played Dick Halloran in The Shining, and in 1983, he was in The Twilight Zone. He played the man who invited all those elderly folks into a strange new world. I knew it, Zach. There's definitely a connection here, but he's a bit too old. Scatman's more of a sage character. Our skeletal gentleman is a little younger, isn't he? Yes.
Hi! I tried to go bowling instead of like doing things. Thanks for holding down the fort for me. Hello.
Mr. York, that was mighty quick.
Was it?
The special agent does it again. You sure don't waste any time. I bet my CLG's got a lot to learn from you. By the way, Mr. York, looks to me like you aren't packing anything.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering about that.
I was on vacation in New Orleans before I happened to stop by here.
Well, shoot, that won't do. Here, I got something I think you'll like.
Ooh. Ah, okay.
I call him Mr. Alligator. Badass, ain't he? It's a tranquilizer gun for the gators.
Okay.
And here's a radio.
Yes.
With this, you won't have to worry about any expensive roaming fees.
Awesome.
Might take you a while to get used to them, but you'll get it. Try letting them rip a few times. Ain't no need to hold back out here.
Okay. Point, aim, fire. Neat. I like that I was shooting right in that kid's
Now,
face.
this is an intriguing weapon. For a tranquilizer gun, it really packs a punch.
Yeah.
But I'm afraid I'll decline. After all, this town is peaceful, isn't it?
Well, sure it's peaceful. At least the humans are.
Oh,
But the
God.
animals are a different story. Remember what I named it? There are some real mean-ass gators out there in the swamps. And every now and then, they wander into town. One of them even went and ate a kid once.
Oh,
It happened a
jeez.
long time ago, but still. One chomp's all it takes. They swallow down every last bit of you. Poor kid's parents didn't even know what to put in his coffin. The worst part is, that taught the gators just how tasty we humans are. So now, those suckers just attack on sight.
Oof.
Man-eating crocodiles will feast tonight. In Blood Swamp!
I love it.
You know he's fibbing, right? Gators don't attack folks. I never heard about no kid getting swallowed by a gator.
Actually, Patricia, you're wrong.
I'm what?
Alligators do attack people, and it could happen in any town.
Huh?
Alligator, 1980. Directed by Louis Teague. It takes place in the Midwest, I believe. A teenage girl's pet alligator gets flushed down the toilet. Then, in the sewer, it feeds on the corpses of dogs that were used as test subjects for an experimental growth formula. After growing over 30 feet, it finally starts to go after humans. It's an extremely edifying movie. Back when I first saw it, I had a pet hamster.
Hey, Agent York.
What happened to your hamster, sir?
What's your first order of business? You're in charge now, remember?
Well said, Patricia. I nearly lost sight of my true goal. Melvin, I couldn't help but notice the name on the side of that truck. This facility is connected to the victim, isn't it?
Oh, right. Yeah. I reckon I better start from there. I'm gonna tell it to you straight right from the beginning, Mr. York. As you guessed, this warehouse is run by the Clarksons. The victim's father, Danny Clarkson, is the one who manages the whole place. Okay, but why did he choose to store her body in his own warehouse, right? Well, that's because there ain't no other place to store it. Our town has a clinic inside a church, but no more.
Why is there a clinic inside your church? That's weird.
Whenever someone kicks the bucket, we just bury him in the graveyard right outside of town. But not this time. We got a murder on our hands this time. We need to give Lisa's body an autopsy and keep it stored, right? So we had no choice but to rent out a corner of this warehouse.
I see. So that's what led to the ingenious choice to store the victim's body in a facility that her family owns.
Anywho, this is where the real story begins. Truth is, a few days before you got here, Lisa's body went missing.
Missing?
Yeah. All of a sudden, poof.
Did you leave the warehouse unlocked?
I most certainly did not. I locked the whole place up and made sure no one could get inside. No one stole the original key, and I couldn't find any fingerprints at the scene.
So, in other words, this is a locked room mystery.
Yeah.
The body of a beautiful young girl walks at mid... Hey! All right, CLG. Reckon I should have told you about this earlier when you first said you wanted to come here. It just didn't seem like the time or place as I remember. Anywho, how about we call it a day and head back to my office? You can go through all the files there.
No, thank you. This is what I came to investigate.
But Lisa's body isn't here anymore. You sure?
Yeah.
That doesn't bother me one bit, Melvin. You see, I met a skeletal gentleman on my way here, and he was kind enough to give me an oracle.
Not weird things to say.
You holding up okay, CLG? Sure you don't want to wait outside?
Again, she should not be at the crime scene. She
I'll
is
be
a
fine.
child.
Just make sure you don't take your eyes off of him. He's so selfish and inconsiderate. I'm still not convinced he's actually a real FBI agent.
You do not disrespect York that way. I mean, fair,
Look,
be sus,
He's
but like,
talking to
no.
himself again.
Zach, this is the ambiguous zero. The deep freeze. Let's hurry up and find that flying serpent, shall we?
Okay, I love this soundtrack. I'm sure it doesn't, but it looks like it says Taco Bell, Phone Bell. Okay. Ooh, love this. Oh, you guys are, working out or hardly working?
Good God Almighty. This place always gives me goosebumps, no matter how many times I come here.
Yes, it's quite the fun house. Truly a dazzling place.
Again, why is a child
Neat
here?
entertainment. That's the only way to describe it. Woven together by life, frozen in time, a visceral, musical.
Symphony. We eat all this in order to survive.
Yes, truly a symphony.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Cool. Whoa now, CLG. Since when were you interested in this kind of stuff?
What are you so surprised for, Daddy? I'm more mature than you are. I've seen way more realistic corpses on CSI, you know.
Oh, man.
At first, Zach, I was shocked by the notion of storing a victim's body alongside food. But as I gaze upon this hanging garden, I realize it's just another scene of violent, depraved murder. Yes. All we need to do is change our point of view, and things will expose themselves in utterly new ways.
Ooh. Ah. Oop. Maybe don't draw my
Melvin,
gun on
I'd
people.
like to take this opportunity to ask you a personal question. In the hotel parking lot, when I first met you, the picture you had on your dashboard happened to catch my eye. Was that your wife?
Oh, her? Yeah, that's my lady, all right. Candy. Her name's Candy. The prettiest girl in town, which makes me the happiest boy.
Aw.
A shooting star landed in a rural town, right on top of a man who now has a meteor struck hard.
You always keep her photo with you?
You bet I do. The truth is, Candy's a little sick right now. She can't even leave the house no more. So I always keep her photograph with me. Kind of feels like we're always together, you know?
I see. You care for your wife a great deal. But this means that
Yeah, that's right. My mama had me before she married Daddy. But it don't matter. He's still my real daddy to me.
Aww.
Oh, thank you, CLG. And you're my pride and joy.
well, Zach, isn't this a heartwarming scene?
Yes.
But there's one thing I just can't get out of my mind. Don't you think that photograph looked a bit too old? Perhaps Candy is already... No, let's not think about that. It might be a private matter, just like you, Zach.
I just love how he always says that stuff, but like, well within earshot of people. I Why are y'all just standing looking at the things? I mean, it's fine. I just find it funny. Oh. Wait, but what did I pick up? Did it say what I picked up? Also, God, I love this track. It's like a, I don't know if that's like a bass machine that like, oh, you know it's real at the club. Oh. Oh, hi. Bullfrog leg. Oh, great. But what do I now do in this area? It's just a little place. Just a little place for me to hang out. Okay. Oh god, will I have to hide in this game? There was like a certain stealth aspect in the first one. Alright. Yeah, let's go to the door. Ooh, ooh. Crawfish shell. Tasty, I guess, maybe. I don't know. I've never had them. I never will. I had a pet crawfish, so it's ruined for me. Who had bare
Here we
feet?
are, Zach. The morgue.
It's so chilly.
They stored the victim's body in a cold storage warehouse operated by her family. I'd love to shake the hand of whoever came up with that one.
Hey, Agent York. Did you just come here to laugh at rural officers who are doing the best they can?
Yes.
We don't have any special facilities like you people. What else did you expect us to do, huh? Don't compare us with city folk. This is Lucare. Or maybe you're just disappointed that you didn't get to see the bloated, decomposing corpse of a young girl.
Sorry, you're right. I went a bit too far just now. But don't misunderstand. I honestly think it's a fantastic idea. I'd never try and bully your daddy.
Better not.
Thank you for understanding.
So I love that it's all that, you know, warm protective stuff and she's in shorts. And also a child. She shouldn't be here. Ha. So like, look at these feetsies. Like, what?
Zach, these are human footprints. And they're extremely large. Yes, Zach, I agree. These footprints must belong to someone who's used to walking around in cold temperatures. This frost is shaped like something we're very used to seeing. That's right, a body bag. Lisa's body must have been left here. But there are no signs that the bag was dragged away. So our criminal must possess monstrous strength. These pallets are a mess. Looks like this area isn't used often. Still, the idea to store a body here, it's a novel, sophisticated idea unlike anything I'd ever come up with. Boxes that got left behind. I can't tell what's inside.
Cardboard boxes?
What do you think, Zach?
Like flats?
I'm gonna go with okra. Yeah, okra. I'm sure it must be okra. That's a staple of the South.
I don't think I've had okra, but is that a thing that is
icicle.
frozen?
Never thought I'd see one of these down in the South. Look at the thermometer, Zach. It's at 10 degrees Fahrenheit or minus 12.2 degrees Celsius. This must not be the ambiguous zero. Forgotten boxes.
Shrimp!
Looks like shelled headless shrimp. When were these boxes brought here? And when will they be taken away? Zach, can you feel it? The perpetual, unstoppable flow of time.
I like that he's getting so
Boxes of the
philosophical.
past or presents of the future?
Yo.
Either way, this is a curious time capsule. Zach, can you see that? That's right. There are 4 imprints in the frost on the top of
Yeah.
this. It's hard to believe, but I think these are fingerprints.
I think they are too.
Yes, Zach, that would lead one to believe that the body napper is a giant who's over 10 feet tall.
That's very tall. That's like very, very tall. Sweet. Get that cheddar. Ooh, cheddar cheese sounds so good.
Seems like our flying serpent isn't here. Is this everything, Melvin? There aren't any other rooms in this warehouse? No special rooms?
Well, there is the luxury foods warehouse.
Luxury foods? Why didn't you say so earlier?
Just thought you wanted to see where the body... I just thought you were only interested in warehouse number 2. Besides, it's underground, so it's even colder than this. You sure you really want to go down there? You could darn well freeze to death. All life will come to an end in the icebound zone.
I love you.
You feel me?
Let's head there at once. I'm sure that must be where we're meant to go.
But what about searching for Lisa's body?
All we need to do is find a 10-foot tall man with monstrous strength. That giant knows where she is.
10 foot tall?
But finding the flying serpent is more important right now. Now please, guide me to the luxury foods warehouse at once. These luxury foods are most likely being used in local Cajun cuisine. I'm so excited to see what we'll find. Aren't you, Zach?
I love it. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop.
That elevator needs a key, Mr. York.
Do you have one?
Actually, no. I didn't think you'd ever want to go down there. So I didn't bother to go and get one.
Well, then would you go and get one now?
Yeah. COG, I know. I'll tell it to him straight. Thing is, Mr. York, you know the Clarksons? The folks who own this place?
Yeah, I met one.
Well, they don't too much like the police. And they sure as hell don't like them when they're my color.
Oh. Oh.
It was, real hard for me to get permission to open up this place for you to search through. So they ain't gonna be too happy if I go back to them now, asking for another key.
What should we do then?
Let's just find a worker here who can lower the elevator for us instead. All they need to do is take a break from their work for a couple minutes.
And what am I supposed to do? Just stand here and pretend like nothing's happening?
Yeah, you FBI folks are good at that, right?
Yeah.
That's always what I see you doing on TV.
Touche. Oh.
Better check back here as well, just to be on the safe side.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh, wait, can I... Nope. Oh, I do have to go this way. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, okay. Oh no. Well then how do I... Am I gonna fit? Oh my god, going inside New York's face. No! Ah! No! It just doesn't want to go. I don't know why. Hey. It's just not going. Oh no. Why not? Well, it doesn't seem like it's vital. But like, why aren't you... Why don't you work? Aw, man. Oh, there is something over there. Hmm. Okay, so... Is this a glitch? Yeah, I can't move it sideways. I have to move it forward. Oh. Because it's a different one. I'm so stupid. I thought that that was the same thing. I am an idiot. Oh, I probably have to go that way, don't I? Nope. And this now is the shortcut. Okay. I know I'll go in there in a minute, but I want to see what's back here.
Zach, the human ability to adapt is a frightening thing.
Some humans have the power to sleep anywhere as long as they set their minds to it.
I envy those people. Oh,
Now we
sweet.
should be able to operate the elevator. No need to worry. This facility no longer has a body to steal. What else do they have to lose? A few cans of crawfish? I feel bad for him, but it's for the sake of the investigation. I'll write him a letter of apology later.
Good. Or just slip it back when you're done. You might not even notice it's gone.
Mr. York, did you find a key? Ha! Now that's my special agent. There ain't no stopping you.
Woo!
Want to head straight down?
Yeah.
Let's sally forth, Melvin.
I want to do the other quest stuff. I don't know if if I do a chapter, then I can't do the other quests from the chapter. Because I don't, I want to do all of it.
Zach, look at that thermometer. 0 degrees Fahrenheit, or minus 17.7 degrees Celsius. This is the ambiguous 0.
I did it.
Hey, Avery! Open the damn door, Avery! It ain't no use, Mr. York. Once Avery starts working on something, that's all he sees. He just tunes out everything else. We'll have to wait until he finishes and comes out to us, I reckon. Or we could come back tomorrow.
I disagree, Melvin. Time may be on our side, but that doesn't mean we should waste it. You gave me Mr. Alligator precisely for moments like these, didn't you?
Wait, Mr. York! Those tranquilizers may be non-lethal, but it's still dangerous to use them on
I'm not
humans.
saying shoot it on a person. Maybe shoot to get his attention.
Of course, Melvin. I never said I was going to shoot him.
Yeah.
You're gonna shoot some meat to get his attention. I'm right, ain't I?
Exactly. Okay, I'm gonna save. Because I want to make sure that I don't lock myself out of something. Oh, that's not what I meant. Brrrrr. Hello.
This is Mr. York, an agent from the
Oh my
FBI.
god, are you our 10 feet tall guy?
Hi,
Because,
Avery. I'm Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
you are tall.
Please, call me York.
York, you a smarty pants, hmm?
I feel like that's a loaded question.
He's shyer than he looks. Come on, just settle down, Avery. Tell him what this here place is for.
What's the head doing? No,
Lots
is it
of
possessed?
Expensive food here. You're mighty precious to the Clarksons, so I gotta guard it.
I see. So you're this area's keeper.
Oh, I help with the research too.
Research?
I do like research.
Research? What are you talking about, Avery? This doesn't look like a lab to me.
Are you like a taste
Oh.
tester?
Ain't no lab. It's a warehouse. Ain't no lab. The smarty pant scientist does the research. I ain't no smarty pants, no.
He's a bit slow in the mind, but he ain't a bad guy.
I'll be the judge of that.
Your story about the giant who carried Lisa out. Don't tell me you think it's him. I mean, it's true that he's free to come and go as he pleases in this warehouse.
I mean, it's true that he has all the advantages.
As far as I can tell, he's just a bit over 6'5". The one who moved Lisa's body must be at least 10 feet tall. He's clearly too short.
You got any relatives?
Too short, huh? Well, if you ever happen to find a man who makes him look small, I'd sure like to meet him.
Would you? He might be a killer.
Lise.
Hey, cut it out!
Lise. Why?
Avery, that's not Lise.
Not Lise?
This is Melvin's daughter, and my precious assistant. Unfortunately, Elise is no longer with us.
Lise! Lise!
Oh god.
My fault!
Oh god.
My fault!
No. Bro, you're good. Maybe.
I guess he's sort of like Lise, you know? See, the poor fella's got himself a childlike mind. You know how normal kids tease other kids in order to get attention? Well, with this big lug, sometimes folks who don't know him too well see something and end up calling the police. But I know that deep down, he's got a good heart. Hey, Mr. York, I'll keep him busy, but I'd appreciate it if you'd hurry this particular inspection along. Just holler at me if you find anything. I reckon that'll make it easier for you to go do your thing, yeah?
Melvin, I think you're finally starting to catch on. Hung alligators. I suppose in a way they sort of look like flying serpents, but that's pushing it. Remember, we're in a dark basement here. They'll never reach the sky.
Oh, yeah. Wait, what are you? Ooh.
Clarkson food.
Oops.
For their home.
Melvin, is this the Clarksons' family crest?
Oh, the dragonfly? Yeah, that's the Clarksons' mark, all right. Ain't no big deal, though. You can find those all over town.
So that one's gonna go above ground.
Well, yeah. They pretty much run all of this town's major industries. Yeah. I do believe they own just about everything there is to own. So their word is law. They got the whole darn town tattooed with their dragonflies. Can't even walk a few steps without seeing one.
Zach. This dragonfly is our flying serpent.
It is.
The flying serpent owns this town. They're related to Lise Clarkson, our victim, and Hungan's oracle pointed us toward their family crest. The Clarksons must be deeply intertwined with this case. Melvin, Patricia, I think I've had enough of this frozen world. Let's head back out to that merciless sun.
No, I want a popsicle. Ooh, or ice cream?
Well, what are you waiting for? I can't bear to spend another second down here.
Whew. So, what do we do now, Mr. York?
Zach and I will take things from here.
Then what should I do?
Tend to your sick wife? I don't know. You're free to do as you please. I'll stop by the sheriff's office when I need your help again.
I suppose that's what I'll do then. It'll sure make Candy happy. But I am the sheriff of this town, so I do intend to get some work done. I know. How about I search for Lisa's body while you're busy?
Yeah.
Not a bad idea. Just be careful that you don't get attacked by a barefooted giant.
Hey, Don't scare me like that. Why do you keep talking about that giant anyway? You really think some giant was responsible for all this?
Melvin, don't be silly. Of course I do. Just when I thought you were starting to catch on. Disappointing, to say the least.
But how can you be so sure? I want to see some proof.
Proof number 1. The footprints that led up to where Lisa's body originally was were made with bare feet. None of the prints looked similar to those of common insulated boots, and the arches of the feet were visible. The person who carried out Lisa's body must have had very large feet. I'd say they were at least 16 inches. Proof number 2. I found fingerprints on the cord of one of the hanging lights in the warehouse. The fingerprints weren't aimed up from below. They were coming directly from the side. Clearly, the giant moved the light because it was in his way. He pinched the cord with his fingers. Proof number 3. There was nothing else found in the vicinity where Lisa's body was stored. This means the giant carried her out without dragging her across the floor. But there's only one set of footprints. The only conclusion I can draw from this evidence is that a barefooted giant, standing over 10 feet tall, carried Lisa's body out. That concludes the entirety of my proof. Any objections, Melvin?
But there ain't no way a human could ever be that tall.
Have you seen every human alive with your own eyes? Well then, you need to forget all your preconceived notions when embarking on an investigation. Whether you come face to face with a 10-foot giant or a skeletal gentleman, you always need to accept everything that comes to you with a clear mind. Do that, and eventually the truth will reveal itself to you. You're a smart kid, I'm sure you understand.
Well, I'll be damned. I'm sorry I ever doubted you. A sharp eye
Shoot.
and flawless observational skills. Uncovering the truth with a heady intuition.
Woo!
I won't ever question you again. Heck, I'll do whatever you say.
That's it, Melvin. I'm glad you finally caught on. Okay, time to go, Patty. You know this town well, so I'd like you to accompany me from now on.
Patty?
Oh, that's right, because he uses a different nickname.
Zach, we found the flying serpent. Now we simply need to locate the 10 maidens. It's time to head on to Alexis's Diner and Lane.
I started that. I guess I didn't think I started that. Patty, get out of my way. Look at how great York looks. Patty, you are irrelevant to me. Look at how great I look. Yeah. Shout out and thank you to all my patrons and Twitch subs. New merch is available. Use the links down below to grab yourself some swag, and more is in the works. Thank you all for watching. Bye!